colder on. They're all replicas, these jobs, but it's great that they've got them. 14 Biz, cool propeller, Morris Farman, pusher. Here's a Newport, it's a really nice replica. World War One, World War One fighter. Over here some biplanes, so always been a bit of a fan of the Avro Cadet. There's the Havilland, another de Havilland Tiger Moth. Here we've got a Ju-52, corrugated fuselage skins. And try and capture that corrugated skin of the Ju-52, hopefully, if I can get this thing up high enough. There she is. This one's cool because it's got a parachutist coming out of it, like a mannequin of a parachutist jumping out. I love how they got it mounted, this big steel girder to get her up in the air. There's a Blériot, another replica with a bit of a cutaway. Portugese, got that cross on them, green and red's their colours. Dragon Rapide, always get them mixed up. There's that sort of tail logo on the Cadet. Always wondered about the tail. It's exactly the same shape as the Tiger Moth. He must have gone to the factory and Mr. Avro and borrowed the tail design. But about 6 of them, the Air Force, they use chipmunks for training, which is long serving, I'd imagine. Spitfire, Mark V. Always been a fan of the early model Spits. Those fishtail exhausts. Let's see if I can do a bit of a snoop. This thing on the stick. Portuguese Lynx trainer, Beach AT-11 Kansan. Going navigational or bomb aimer training, I'd suggest. The DC-3 up here, it's got military markings on one side and civil on the other. TAP is like the Portuguese airline. So civil insignia and national markings on the port side. On the starboard side, it suggests we've got military markings. Or maybe not. It says civil there. Who knows, but different markings on the other side of this machine. So this is a Nord Aviation 2501-2502. Nora Atlas. I guess Atlas and Elephant for carrying big loads, because she's obviously a transport because the rear opens up. It's a tyre and a half. So clamshell doors, the stowage, and then twin booms. So you can get to the stowage area, which is open. I guess parachute jump ship as well. Ambulance. The remains of a Constellation here with a nose section, an undercarriage, early model Connie, Hornet Moth. This is a Jurica. Oh, I know they make replica Spitfires. Cub, military markings, another Chippy, Broussard. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here's an Oster. And then a Dornier. Short takeoff and landing job. Single row Pratt & Whitney R1340. Powers of Harvard. What we call them. North American T6 in Portugal. This one, there's a nice model of one here. Also use them for ground attack training, maybe in service, but there's a cool machine gun cupola there. Harvard. This side she's got machine gun cupola bombs and a rocket launcher. Quite like the Portuguese markings. There's a few engines here, so Bristol Hercules, Pratt & Whitney, dual row, a Gnome, Ron BMW. Oh, that's the engine that was in the JF52. And there's a Wright Cyclone. Over here we've got a Gypsy 2. Oh, part of, I'd suggest. A Ranger L44-5. Cutaway. Lycoming, late model engine. That's a single row Pratt & Whitney R985. Looks like maybe they went to Vietnam. I'm not sure. Got rockets. T-33 Shooting Star. So this is a Republic F-84 Thunderjet. It's almost like it's got Santa Claus's hat on the nose. Maybe one of his elves. F-86. Sabre. So pretty dramatically marked Cessna T-37. Probably an aerobatic team aircraft. Down here we've got a Talon Northrop T-38. Sleek looking thing. Jet. So this is a Fiat G-9 stroke R3E R4. Shark's teeth and exposed to armament here, so have a little snoop at that. Cannons, perhaps. So here's another Fiat. She's only got single cannon, but obviously this machine did some sort of record flight, or it's got a whole lot of crew pasted along the side and different insignia. And another, these are called Corsair 2s. I'm pretty sure the Portuguese carrier base, but it's because she's got folding wings. But I don't think the Portuguese operate them off carriers. Serious intake there. Dosso Brigette Dornier Alpha Jet. So she's not that recently taken out of service. Sleek looking little thing. Alouette. She's got a serious bit of armament here. Almost looks like a light cannon. Well, reasonable sized cannon. Obviously the aim is set in that position. There's a spare barrel. Ammunition pilot. Over here, this looks like a fairly recent, oh, this is a Puma. Looks like she's not long out of service. And this is an early Alouette